Hello and welcome everyone. We are back in Strangetown. We are finishing up the Beakers today, and then we're going to move on to the Smith family. And then after the Smiths, we get to have the Grunts, which means most likely we will be sending both Rip and Tank off to college. So let's start. Also, going to warn you guys, again, OBS, I'm hoping everything will work. But again, as always, we're crossing our fingers because I don't trust it anymore. Anyways, back to the Beakers. I know they've got, I think, 2 days left. And then we move on to the Smiths. I can't remember. They have 1 or 2 days, but we are just about finished with them. So we'll just finish on up with them before we move on to the Smiths. And I think that's all we'll be able to get to today is finishing the Beakers and the Smiths. I don't think we'll get to the Grunts today, but we'll see. Oh, and I need to change the clock. I always forget to do that. All right. So just to go over, let's see what they want. Whoop, a little too far there. So, Loki wants a butler. I don't think we're going to get a butler. Sorry, dude, but no. Be saved from death. He wants to see a wolf. He wants to have a baby. He wants to become a werewolf, and he wants some new clothes. Cersei wants to get cleaning level 7. She wants a massage table, wants to get a promotion, buy a game, have a baby, buy a game. Nervous wants to get married to Pascal because they are engaged. Woo. Level 7 creativity. Wants to become friends with Tank. Interesting. He also wants a baby. And he wants to make hamburgers. Alright, well. We'll just... And it looks like they have... Yeah. They have a day and a half left, technically. But... And I don't remember if Cersei and Loki... I think they tried for a baby. We'll see... We'll see if they, yeah, we'll see at the end of this if she's pregnant or not. I can't remember. I thought she was, but she wasn't on the screen, so maybe not. If she is, she's going to be perma-pregnant through the rest of this round, which sucks for her, but unfortunately, that's how that is. Oh, yeah, Cersei is pregnant. Okay. So, yeah, she's on maternity leave. I think that I knew that last time because I think her needs were going down and stuff. When you get up, Cersei, let's take care of your other needs. Have a snack. Loki, when you get up, we'll have you take care of your needs and get something to eat. Nervous. You also need to take care of some needs. Their sleep cycles are all messed up. I hate the fact that they're all messed up. But, like, I need to fix that, I guess, at some point. He wants to play a computer. Well, actually, you know what? Once you take care of your needs, you can go play Sims Bustin' Out. I think Nervous would enjoy Bustin' Out. I think he'd also enjoy My Sims, but whatever. Again, I'm interested in this, you know, want to be friends with Tank thing. I'm gonna give it another wants lock and lock that in, I think, because maybe he could be a positive influence on Tank, because Lord knows Tank does not have a lot of positive influence right now, because his father is not maybe the greatest. I don't think that Buzz is necessarily the worst person ever or the worst parent ever, but he's not a good parent. He definitely, especially in my mind and in this version, he's he's a better drill sergeant than he is a parent. And I think he puts a lot of pressure on the boys. Cersei wants an omelet or cereal, so we'll see if we have either of those in there and give her one. But yay, Cersei's pregnant, so that means that both her and Loki will be very happy. Because they both want a baby. I'm just gonna speed through right now. Okay, we do have some cereal. We need to have some more food made. Nervous, I'm going to, because I'm pretty sure that he has the highest cooking, right? Oh no, Loki does. Well then, Loki, actually, instead of eating, I'm gonna have you go and make some meals for the family. So you're going to make a group meal of omelets, since that is something Cersei is craving. We'll just have him make some, food that we can stick in the fridge and stuff. Cersei, she doesn't want to do anything that's useful. We'll have her, how about we'll have you go up here and get some fun and your logic point with playing some chess. Oop, I want to go back down. Yeah, that'll be good. And then Loki also wants an omelet, so making the omelets is a good idea. And Nervous, since you've gotten your fun up and you've played your game, why don't you go and go back to practicing painting some. I am speeding a bit because I am trying to get through the beakers kind of quickly, just because I do want to move on to the Smith family today, and I kind of want to finish the Smith family so that we can, get through them. And then we can move on to the grunts, and, I'm trying to make it so that every stream we play a different family, but I know that's not always possible. So, put these leftovers away, make another group. I'll have him make 2 more things. So make some hamburgers, and then we'll have him make something else, and then I'll have him eat an omelet. Loki's doing really well in his career, and he's probably going to get his mad scientist aspiration, which is great. I think he's probably going to be one of the ones that gets it sooner rather than later, just because of how well he's doing career-wise. And then we'll make one more thing here. We'll make some chef salad. I know it doesn't fill them up as well, but then we've got it. But yeah, so he's probably going to get his lifetime aspiration pretty quickly, which is nice. Some of my Sims get their aspiration, easily. Some of them never do. Just kind of depends. I do try and make sure that all of my Sims get their lifetime, or I try to, have them earn their lifetime aspiration. I really do, but I can't always guarantee that because sometimes it's just not possible. Okay, Cersei, she's actually doing okay. Nervous, you probably need to eat something as well, so why don't you get some leftovers as well? And Loki, after you eat, you can't clean any of this. Well, they have a maid. The maid can clean it up. After that, I'll have him study fire prevention. Apparently he wants to learn that, so sure. Study fire safety. And Cersei, she's still doing okay for now. Oh, and Nervous, your job to feed the fish. I've kind of just decided that Nervous usually feeds the fish. I don't think that these are like his fish, but just like he does it. Because they're right outside his room. Okay, Cersei's getting kind of hungry and she's got to go to the bathroom and she's getting kind of tired already. So let's take care of these needs for her. As always, the pregnant Sims need the most attention because they are constantly in need of stuff. Nervous wants to sell a masterpiece. Hopefully this will be a masterpiece so we can sell it. If not, I can sell it another way so he doesn't get that fear of selling a lousy painting. Oh, Cersei, you can stop playing chess and do your stuff. Does Loki have work today? He has work at 10. Okay. We'll just have him study until then. And Nervous, again, I kind of want Nervous to make some more friends because right now his only friend is also his fiancé. He's kind of close to being friends with Cersei, not really close with Loki. He's making some progress with Regan. That might be a nice one. He wants to become friends with Tank, so we might as well work on that. I want him to become friends with his mom as well, so I'll have him call her in a little bit. He knows Nina, he knows Vidkin, he knows AJ, he knows Laszlo, he knows Buzz. I don't think him and Buzz would get along though. We'll have to see, because I feel bad because Nervous really doesn't have any friends or anything, and he needs friends. Call your mom, talk to her. And maybe we'll also have you call and talk to a few other people. Who's the next closest? Sure, Regan. Let's talk to her. Steph and Tinker, that could be a good one. They're both family Sims, so maybe they could be good friends. Stefan could kind of be a good example for him or something. I don't know. Oh, he also needs... Stefan. Loki, you gotta go. You need to go to work. Go, go, go. And then he wanted to, well, Tank's gonna be though at school right now. So how about, you know what, Nina? Talk to Nina. That could be an interesting friendship. Nervous subject to Nina. Let's see how you doing, honey. She's doing good. I think when she gets up, we'll have her change into her maternity and then get some leftovers because she's going to be hungry by the time she gets up. This is kind of with pregnant Sims. They sleep, they eat, they go to the bathroom. They're taking care of their needs mostly the whole time. Like, that is her whole life right now, unfortunately. Which sounds about accurate to what I've heard for pregnancy. I've never been pregnant, but from what I've heard, it's kind of taking... Ooh. Loki got a chance card. Da da da. Earth and Loki stop top secrets. Don't stop. Oh. So, rolling the dice for this one. He is promoted. Yes. Yay. Go Loki. Yeah, again, Loki is doing really well in his job. I think he's going to hit Mad Scientist really I mean, he's only got one more left. Okay, I'm going to put this down. He works from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. He got a bonus. What all does he? He does need 3 cleaning and 4 cooking to get promoted. He needs 6 friends because he's been getting this through chance cards a lot lately. We've been getting very lucky with the chance cards, so that's why he's getting up there really fast. I don't know if that's going to continue, but yes, go Loki. I don't know if that's going to continue because now it's like he's got one more level before he's at the top of the career, so we might need to actually earn everything to get that last one, but yeah. Loki might be the first sim to get his lifetime wish in this Uberhood. Which we are happy. I just did not realize that it would be so quick that he got everything, because, like, he's just speeding through. And then I'll have him do that. And Cersei, you can get up at this point. Does she want... Oh, she wants to get a logic point and a cooking point. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll try the cooking point, because I don't think, yeah, she has no cooking skills. So I'm going to get her a cooking skill point while she wants it, because nervous is Loki available? I mean, sure. Loki can talk. No, don't study cooking right now. Go eat and then study cooking. And nervous, you go and continue painting. And Loki, after you're done talking, no, not writing diary. Go study that fire safety. Nervous has gained enthusiasm in the arts and crafts. Awesome, awesome. Nervous is getting tired, but I'm trying to get it so that we're sleeping when it's sleep time, and that's not a... Okay, well, that's not a masterpiece, so we're just gonna sell it this way. That way he doesn't get the negative effect of selling a bad painting. Okay, I don't want you to go to bed yet, Nervous, so we're gonna have you paint some more. Because I'd like him to stay up till at least like 6, so his sleep cycle is a little better. Same thing with Loki. I know he's tired, but I'm trying to get him to stay up so that their sleep cycles are at least somewhat fixed. Cersei right now doesn't need to have a sleep cycle because she's pregnant and her sleep cycle is going to be all over the place, so that's fine. She wants cooking level 2. We'll let her get another cooking level then. Her promotion is going to have to wait till she gets back. But she can work on the things that she needs after she gets that cooking. We'll have her maybe work on... Well, she doesn't want to work on mechanical right now, so we'll wait. She also wants some more clothes, so after she has the baby, so next time we play them, we'll maybe take her out to get some new clothes. I'm gonna lock that in as well. Look, he wants mechanical level. He's only got mechanical level 1 as a scientist. It's weird, but okay. He also wants to buy a robot station. Could we fit a robot station down here? Not really. I mean, unless I took this out, you know. I know this is supposed to be like their dungeon and stuff, but since Nervous has his own room and stuff, I'm going to reallocate this. Where's the robot station? We'll put the robot station there. So now he's got a robot station, so he can work on a robot station, I guess, if he wants to. Oh, and he wants to become top of his career. We'll add that want lock. And he doesn't want to do the fire safety anymore, but he's so close, I'm just going to let him finish, and then he can go work on, I guess, the robotics thing. And just for the reason of safety, I am going to, where is it? Maybe it's in here. It is. Because I don't remember, I think the robot station is one of the ones that can catch on fire, so we're just gonna put a little thing to douse that in case it sets itself on fire. I'm hoping it won't, but, you know, things happen. And Loki's more ready to deal with fires. I'll have him work on the robot station, and then it is almost 7 o'clock, so I will let him sleep. Nervous, I'm going to have you go eat something, and then you're going to go to sleep too. So go get some leftovers. Tybalt, are you about to steal their newspaper? Yes, you are. Of course you are. Consort Cap needs to, you know, I don't know, stop Tybalt from stealing people's newspapers. Oh, Cersei, okay. Let's have you go up here and take care of your needs. Actually, let's have you take a bubble bath. And then you can eat something as well. Who fell asleep in their food? It was Nervous. Okay, Nervous, you're too tired. Just go to bed. You're full enough. Yeah, Tybalt is chaos, but seriously, he and Olive need to stop stealing people's newspapers. I mean, I guess my Sims don't really use the newspapers a whole lot because they use their computers and stuff instead, but, like, still, stop stealing people's stuff. And then Cersei, once you're done eating, I'm going to also send you to bed. I also think I am going to, this bedroom here is, because Cersei and Loki usually have 2 kids, so this will get turned into a kid's room. This will stay the nursery when they have their second kid. The first one will move in here, unless they have twins, in which case then just one will become a room and the other one will just be one will get changed into a kid's room and one will just stay a kid/baby room. We're gonna real quick save. Because again, we save because we do not trust the game not to, although I have never, well, knock on wood, I have not had The Sims 2 crash on me in a long time, but I don't want to tempt fate. So we'll just leave it at that. Loki was he plummets an elevator. That's the one thing about the elevators, is that you always have to worry that they're gonna have an issue, but I suppose there's also that issue with the fold-away beds hitting you. Alright, use... Where's that Sims 3 that has the Murphy beds? Oh, now I'm forgetting which one. I don't think Sims 2 has Murphy beds. I think that's just Sims 3 and 4. It sometimes is one of those things that I can't remember which Sims has which. Just because I play all of them. So... Go get leftovers. Loki, you're gonna get some leftovers as well. Nervous is also gonna get some leftovers. We'll get everyone's needs taken care of, and then once it hits 6 o'clock, we will be switching over to the Smith household because it is a new season. And I know they have a maid, but I'm just gonna have Nervous clean some stuff up. Not like clean up, and then he'll clean up his own plate as well. Just because this environment is gross. Actually, let me real quick see what Cersei wants to eat. She doesn't have anything that she wants to eat, so we'll just have her grab whatever. Spaghetti. She'll have some spaghetti. Loki's losing enthusiasm about nature. Nature's not his main hobby, so I'm not as worried about it. But it's whatever. He wants to learn physiology. Okay. Do that. Cersei, she wants to get some more cooking. She also wants to get a robot skill point, so I'm gonna let her work on the robots. Nervous wants to get a robot skill point, and he also wants to blog about arts and crafts. So why don't you blog about arts and crafts? And technically we are done with this family for now. We will see them next time. It's going to be a little while, obviously, till we get back to them, but that's what happens when you've got an Uberhood. But now we are moving on to the Smith family. We will probably end up having either Jenny get pregnant or have kids in this, because I am like 98% sure that both her and Paul rolled the want, so... Yeah, right now it's just the two of them and Jill because Johnny is away at college. Him and Ophelia are there, and they will get joined by Rip and Lilith. Tank will be in a different dorm. He will be at La Fiesta Tech, but he will be in a different dorm because from my experience, just having them all in the same dorm is a bit chaotic. Of course, that could be fun to have that much chaos, but... So I need to fix... Paul, for some reason, has too many want slots. So let's remove extra want slots, and then we'll add back. Add a want slot. Add a want slot. I don't know why that kept happening, but he wants to go into either gaming or science, so I'm going to lock those both in, and then whichever one he gets, we'll take. Jenny wants a kid. Well, okay, so Paul wants to be friends with Coral. I could see that. Play with someone, entertain someone, get a job either in gaming or science, and hire a maid. Jenny wants to have a baby, become friends with Jill, talk to Jill. Jill gets an A+, getting cleaning and a cooking skill point. Which I think she's working, oh, she's working on mechanical. Okay, well, and then Jill, who is at school, she wants to make a friend, buy a lemonade stand, gain a skill point, and play with someone. So, Jenny, I am going to add another wants lock for you, and I'm going to lock in that. And then Jill, I will buy you a lemonade stand. I've just got to remember where they are. Are they? I think they might be in... Here they are. Okay. So where should we put this? Also, this house is so pretty. So, we've got down here, we've got a little nursery, we've got a bathroom, the parents' room, a little, like, desk area. We've got a garage, which I usually eventually turn into, like, an extra space room. Living room, kitchen. Upstairs, we have, like, a little spare room, and this stuff usually gets moved down to the garage. It's like a little art room. We've got Johnny's room, which eventually, usually when they have more kids, I move Johnny's room into this spare room. So he gets a bit of a smaller room, but I think since he's at college and he's probably going to move out soon after college, he doesn't really mind. And it'll get turned into a nursery room or a kid's room after the nursery gets too small. And then we've got Jill's room. And I really love this house and how it looks. So, yeah. But for right now, Jill also wants to gain a skill point and play with someone. So we will do that. We are real quick going to change out this computer for a hacked computer. And, yeah. So Jenny right now is a nurse, level 3. And Paul, we're going to have you go over here and find a job. So we'll see which one comes up. If both of them come up, then I'll roll the dice. But we're going to see, like, what we have. Oh, we've got something flashing over here, so I'm just going to delete that. Usually if the Smiths do get a car, I just put it out here instead of in the garage. Just so they have another bedroom. There are no more jobs to... Yes, there are. Alright, well, I'm going to roll then, and we'll just do it through careers. So if it's odd, it'll be gaming. If it's even, it'll be science. So he has a 3. So he's going to go into gaming, which is an interesting one for him, but sure. Let's go be a gamer, Paul. Yeah, we'll take that job. And he's top of the track for that. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to lock in, though, that become friends with Coral. And he needs a logic skill point. His hours are 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. And he does not have work today. So, Jenny and Paul want kids, so we're just going to work on that. That's the first thing we're going to do. Because I am kind of hoping that Jenny has a baby in this round, and we don't have the perma-pregnant like we're going to have with Cersei, but we'll see what happens. I've got to figure out why this thing keeps showing cutscenes, because it shouldn't be, and I'm wondering if I accidentally turned something on in the settings. But I'll have to look at that later. I was supposed to do that after last stream, but you know. Alright, and then go get a cleaning skill point, Jenny. Study cleaning, and Paul will also have you take care of your needs. And then Paul, I think, has some good cooking skills, so we're gonna have him, well actually let's have him make some group meals to have in there, just so that we have, you know, just so there's stuff to grab, like when they're busy and they first thing in the morning, or like if Jill's hungry because she can't really cook yet and stuff. Paul also wants to get some new clothes. I'm gonna lock that in. We might send him down. I mean, I do love his, you know, I feel it's very much him kind of outfit with the touristy, you know, look. But we might get him some more clothes. Maybe something else similar. I definitely view him as kind of being a fashion disaster though, because, you know, he's not from Earth and he doesn't really understand Earth fashion. So I kind of like that idea. Ooh, when Jill gets home, she needs to use the bathroom and have some fun. You got that cleaning skill point. Let's also get that mechanical skill point. I know she doesn't have the want right now, but I'm just gonna let her, because most of her wants right now are have baby or stuff that involves Jill, like Jill getting into private school, which, I'm sorry, Jill's probably not gonna go to private school. Jill gets an A, become best friends with Jill. She also wants to buy a green energy source. Huh. I'll think about that. Guests are here to greet us. Who is in the welcoming committee? Well, Jenny, why don't you come out here, greet Olive, greet Nervous, greet Denise. Be a good neighbor. Jenny would be a good neighbor, though. Jenny would be a very sweet neighbor. Paul would too. Paul is kind of in the middle of something. Okay. Sir, I need you to put these as single plates and then make some more stuff. We'll have you make 4 things. We'll have you also make some spaghetti, and then maybe I'll make omelets and then something else. I'll have you chat with Olive a little, chat with Nervous, chat with Denise. I also do want at one point the Smiths to host like a family reunion where they invite over the Curious Brothers and then the well, I don't know if actually Chloe and Lola I don't think are twins, but invite them over. Well, no, they are twins. That's right, they are twins. Have Johnny come home, you know, and if Johnny's married at that point, have Ophelia. Well, even if he's not married to her, Ophelia's, you know, him and Ophelia are, yeah. Oh, Jill also got 225 simoleons, so I'm gonna have her put 200 of that in her bank account. That'll be to go towards, you know, her future stuff. I'll have you talk with Olive, talk maybe with Nervous a little. I'll have him go back to cooking later. matchmaker. Where is my visitor controller? Here. Ban the matchmaker, because she just shows up at the most random of times. Like, if I want the matchmaker, I will call her. But we don't want her right now. Jenny's very hungry, so I'm going to have her go get some leftovers. Grab a burger. The Smiths also are fun to play because they're always a very fun, relaxed family. They don't do anything necessarily too chaotic or bad. Where's Denise? Why don't you go talk to Denise? I don't know where she went. Where did she leave? I don't see her out here. I don't see her up here. Denise must have left. Aura. Go chat with Nervous. Jill got that. And then Jill, after you do that, I'm going to let you play some games so you can get your fun up, because you desperately need some fun before you do your homework. And then afterwards, Buck Grunt is no longer a friend. Oh, well, we'll have you call Buck later too. And then, why don't you say goodbye to everyone, Paul? Because it's getting later. And it's not that late, but I'm just gonna do that. And Jenny, yeah, clean up that, and then you can go to the restroom. Paul, I'm gonna have you finish doing all of those cooking things. Group meal of omelets. There is this one little problem with the kitchen, that it's a little small, which I know in a lot of houses that are kind of small, so kitchens can be a little cramped sometimes. I mean, I know some places have these big open kitchens, but then I know others have little cramped kitchens. It kind of depends on what you got. And they've got kind of a little bit of a cramped kitchen. It wouldn't be as cramped if they didn't have that bar, but that's fine. Jenny, you needed that mechanical point. I know she doesn't have the want, but I'm going to do it for her, because that way she's more likely to get the promotion before she goes on maternity leave. Because Jenny sometimes doesn't get very far in her career because of having kids. Which, you know, that is what she wants to do, is have kids, but he burned the omelets. So, well, we are not going to waste food in this family, so... And why don't you make also another... We'll make cereal as well, so we have 2 breakfasts and 2 lunch dinners. And then he'll actually make dinner for tonight. Alright, and then Jill, go do your homework. Serve dinner. We'll make mac and cheese. And then tomorrow I think Jenny has work and Jill has school, so we'll have Paul go out and get, go and shop for clothes tomorrow. Because, yeah. Oh, no, Jill, don't go to bed yet. Although she's not really hungry. But if you're going to go to bed, you're going to go up in your room. So why don't you go and... Oh, why don't you go answer the phone and then take a bath? And she becomes a teenager in 4 days, so... She'll probably become a teenager during this. Is Jenny available? Sure. Jenny, why don't you go answer the phone, talk to your brother. after that, you can go eat. Paul, cook leftovers, raise single plates, and then... no, she's gonna stay here, Vidkin. She has work at 7 in the morning. She's not going out tonight. I know his work doesn't start until I think like 10, but like... Okay, Jill, honey, go to sleep in your own bed. You don't need to sleep in your parents' bed or the hammock. You've got a cute little room with all the stuff. And then Paul, why don't you do that? And then turn off, and then you can go to bed. Jenny, clean up, take a shower, and then you're also going to go to bed because you've got to be up early because she's got to work. All right, and we're going to save real quick. But yeah, I love this. All of my Strangetown, I've mentioned this, all of my Strangetown downloads are from the same person. It is linked in, I think, 2 of my YouTube uploads. A Hecticonic Worm, I think it's, or Heliconic Worm, or I can't remember the exact name. I always forget theirs, but they did all of the ones for Strangetown. I absolutely love the ones that they did for Strangetown because they kind of kept the essence in most cases of the actual build, other than the Grunt family. They kept the essence of the build, but made it more homey and, in some cases, functional. Like the Curious Brothers, their house is a little more functional now. The Grunt families turned into literal barracks, which, although very different than the original, I love. Because I feel like General Buzz would definitely buy an old, barracks and live there. And I feel like he did that after his wife died. They moved in there. And yeah. So. And Paul, why don't you go take shower. He wants to serve food. He wants to flirt with his wife, talk with his wife, talk about hobby. Okay. Well, why don't you, since there's nothing that, you want to do that's really possible right now, why don't you go and get that logic point that you need for your job? Although he can't be promoted, he can, I think, get a raise still if he gets enough stuff for his job. And then we'll just let everyone else sleep for now. What I don't understand is why they don't give him more skills, because he was supposed to be like, I think, the top of his career, because I'm pretty sure his bio says that he had a very successful, oh, we're going to sell this, very successful, where is it? Yeah. Oh, no, it says in the family bio. Anyways, the point is, he was supposed to have this successful career before, so I'm like, why wouldn't he have more skills? I never understood that. It's also why I don't, and this is why I give skills to Herb and Coral, is because I don't see why they wouldn't have any skills when they're elders. I get that the Sims team just made them and plopped them down, or not even plopped them down, but I'm like, Coral's got to have some skills. Herb's got to have some skills because he was in a job, so whatever. Okay, Jenny, when you get up, you're going to take care of your needs. Jill is going to also take care of some needs. And then she can do kind of whatever she wants. Oh, she wants to play a computer game. We'll let her go play a computer game after that. She'll play that. I think I'll have Paul, when he goes out and gets clothes today, he'll also get the My Sims game for Jill. Because I feel like Sims would that Jill would definitely play My Sims, because it's like a cute, fun little game. In fairness, the My Sims that I played was actually the mobile game. I haven't actually played the My Sims on the computer, so I'm assuming that they're similar. I could be completely wrong. If you've played the My Sims game and know different, let me know. Because, yeah, My Sims is one of the few that I haven't really played. I've played, you know, like the Herbs. I played the DS version of the Herbs, which personally I like better than the Sims 2, PS2 version. I've played Sims 1 through 4. I've played Bustin' Out. I've played Medieval. I've played the little phone games. I've never played the My Sims, though, on the computer or like a DS system or anything. So I don't know how it is. The one that I played on the phone was, I don't even remember, that was years ago. Jenny's pregnant. Paul, why don't you clean that up? Oh, poor Jenny. Go watch TV. Oh, she's got to go to work. Never mind. And then Paul, I'm also going to have you... You know what? He wanted to hire a maid, and I think they're going to have to hire a maid because he's going to be working too. So we're going to hire a maid. They have the money. I mean, they definitely have the money for it. So we'll just have them hire a maid. Jill, let's have you... She wants to gain a skill point as well. Oh, they're going to also have to hire a nanny, I think. So let's have you also hire a nanny while you're at it, Paul, because I think that Paul is going to be out before Jenny comes back, and Jill will otherwise be alone. So let's get a nanny just in case. And then Jill, you can, yeah. So 3 to 9, they'll have a nanny. And then once Jill goes to school, we'll have Paul go out, get himself some new clothes, get Jill the My Sims game, maybe get a few other games depending, you know, we'll look and see what they have. I don't remember what all. I wouldn't get things like Bustin' Out and stuff because I don't think that they would. I mean, Johnny might, but Johnny's not in the house anymore, so I don't see them getting that for now. And Paul, let's have you also get a snack because you're a little peckish. And she did her homework, right? Yes, she did. Okay, good. All of a sudden I was like, oh no, did she do her homework? Yes, she did. All right, and she's off to school. Have a good day at school, Jill. Learn lots of things. And then Paul, we will have you go. Whoop. Okay, take the trash out, and then we'll have you go to a lot. Let's have you go walk to lot, community lot, Strangetown, and we're gonna go to here and get some clothes and some games. I feel bad we're not getting anything for Jenny as well, but maybe we'll look and see. And get some stuff for her too. Maybe we'll find a game for Jenny. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we've got when we get there. Also, he can meet some more people while he's out there, because I think Paul would be a very social person. Well, alien, whatever. He would be very social, though. I feel like he's very neighborly, he's very social. Again, the only person that I think really dislikes Paul is Buzz, and that's a personal issue with his. Yeah. All right. So let's buy some everyday. See what we've got there. See an outfit that, you know, suits him. Although his very iconic outfit, I don't know if I want to change it, but maybe we could do, well, and it doesn't show his green skin in this, which I dislike, but whatever. Maybe we'll get him one of these checkered tops in red, and then some shorts. No, not those ones. Maybe these ones. And then maybe there's some other outfits we could get him. Oh, we've got some, oh, maybe this one as well, just because then he's got, like, for colder, I say colder, their coldest is fall, but whatever. We could do the purple as well. Maybe with a suspender. I think I'll just get the ones that I've already got. We'll get those ones. And that'll get that want. And then we'll go over here and buy some stuff. Some video games. He wants to learn some logic, so we'll get that as well. So where is it? There's the My Sims, so we'll get the My Sims, and then I'll see what else they have. Sports, Rush Hour, Bust. Yeah, I don't think any of these would be good. Well, he's here, though. We'll also have him buy some groceries. I don't think, well, they're not low on groceries, though, so actually, let's not. Maybe what he can get for Jenny is he'll buy her a cell phone. That way she can have a cell phone. Oh, there's Cersei. Who else is here? Cersei. Cornwell. I don't know if Paul would. I feel like Paul would try and get along with Cornwell, but Cornwell doesn't like people. There's Tank Grunt. Melissa Fancy. Cat McGraw. Who else? Who else is here? There's no one there. No one down there. Okay, well, that's all that are here. There's not really anyone that I want him to meet. So let's have him walk home. He does have work today, so yeah. Maybe another time we'll go out and meet more people. Also, fun fact, apparently one of my streams when I uploaded it to YouTube, because of the Simlish music in the background, it is blocked in Belarus. So, anyone in Belarus, I'm really sorry. I don't know why. But apparently that's Simlish song, not the song, I mean, I don't know. I thought that because it was in Simlish that it's, you know, not copywritten or blocked or anything, but I guess that one is. I don't know, it was weird. Alright, so he'll be back. When he gets back, what should he do? I might have him take a little nap. Oh, I'll have him pay the bills and then take a little nap. And Nervous, you just stole our... Nervous, I am disappointed in you. You know better than to steal people's newspapers. So So Paul, after you pay those bills, we'll have you take a nap here. Just because I don't want his sleep cycle messed up. Again, I'm trying to get my Sims all on sleep cycles. But yeah, he's gonna need some more energy. Oh, well, the phone's ringing. Answer the phone and then you can take a nap. No, Jill is not available right now, Lola. But thank you for calling your niece. That's very sweet of you. Your niece, well, your niece sibling. Yeah. Complicated family tree here. Anyways. Oh. Jenny. Sure, Jenny can bring Kristen home. Why don't you socialize with her? And there's Darren. Darren is getting all hearts at Kristen. Oh. Oh, that's an interesting one. That wouldn't be a bad one necessarily. And Paul, you're going to have to go pretty wait, does he not have work today or did he miss his... No, he doesn't have work today. Why did I think he had work today? Oh, Jenny's really not doing... Okay, Jenny, you're not going to socialize. You're going to go do that. How about Paul? Why don't you ask her to leave after this? I'm sorry, Kristen, we invited you over and then had to leave right away, but like, Jenny's needing some sleep. Okay, Jill needs some fun before she does her homework, so we'll have her go play her new game, and then Paul, I need you to send her home. Kristen, you need to go home. And then Paul needs some social, so I'm going to have him make some phone calls. Maybe he can call one of the twins. Let's have you call Lola. Just talk to her. Because I do want him to have a good relationship with all of his kids. Jill can do all that, and then that, and then she got that, and then Jenny. Oh, she didn't go to the bathroom before she went to sleep. Okay, get up and go to the bathroom, because you've really got to go. And she also needs some fun, so we'll have her also play with some mini Sims. And Paul needs some hygiene, and he needs to get some leftovers as well. And then call Chloe. Talk to Chloe. Jenny wants to make friends with Kirsten. I'm going to lock that one in as well, so I'm going to give her another lock. Lock that in. She didn't, I think, get the mechanical in time. Yeah, she didn't. Oh, no. She needed a logic, not a mechanical. Whatever. She didn't get enough to get a promotion before she got pregnant, but it's whatever. It's fine. Alright. You are very tired, Jill, so why don't you go up and go to bed? We don't want you sleeping in the hammock. We're going to sleep in our bed. I don't know why she's so drawn to the hammock. And Jenny, you got your fun. So why don't you go and take a bubble bath, and then you'll go back to bed as well, because you are still tired. And Paul, get his hunger up, we'll get his fun up, and then we'll send him to bed too. So for his fun, we'll have him watch a comedy movie about a mime cat. I wonder if Jenny... I'm going to cheat real quick and see how many babies Jenny has have. Okay, she's only having one. So we don't need to worry about not having enough cribs. And that's part of the reason why I was checking that, is because I'm like, do I need to, you know, turn Johnny's room into a nursery now, or can we just keep the little nursery off to the side that they have? And it looks like it'll be fine to just keep the nursery off to the side since she's only having one. We'll save. I do at one point, and I meant to do this tonight, during this evening, that one of either Paul or Jenny would teach Jill about homework, do the homework help, but I kind of forgot. And so I just had her do her homework on her own. She also wants to gain a skill point. We could maybe get her a cooking skill point. That might be good, just so she has one. And yes, she becomes a teen in 2 days. I don't know if that's going to happen this stream, because I'm looking at the time. We're definitely not going to finish this family this stream like I wanted, but it's whatever. But I think maybe Jill will age. Maybe we'll get a chance to have her age up. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Jenny, get up and use the restroom, change into maternity, and then get leftovers. Paul, you're gonna change into every day, and then you're gonna go use this restroom, and then you're kind of fine. He wants to get some more logic, so we'll have him go play chess. And then Jill, we'll have you take care of your needs, and then come down here and study cooking. Because it's good for all the Sims to know at least one point of cooking, so they're less likely to burn down the house. I just realized I don't know if they have a fire alarm in here. I don't see one. We're gonna put a smoke detector in here because safety first. Jenny, once you're done eating, she wants Jill to grow up well, be friends with Nervous, be friends with... We'll have you join Paul and get that logic skill, so when you go back to work, you can maybe get promoted. And part of the reason why I'm doing this is because, one, I want Jenny to be able to do well in her career as well, but also because Jenny is the one bringing in most of the money to the family. So, because Paul, he doesn't get, and this is something that I sometimes fix, where that he has a past, why is it not letting her sit down? Oh, because that's not, okay. No, wait. That's not what we wanted. We want this chair to be fixed. So we're gonna go in now. Okay, now you can join. Um, because sometimes I give Paul like that he's retired from the science or business career, but I didn't do that this time, so he's not getting a pension, which you'd think he would get because, well, then again, it was an alien job, so maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. Figure out the storyline, I guess, will be that he doesn't get it because it doesn't give him Earth money, so we'll go with that. So that means, though, that Jenny is the one, basically, that the family's income relies on. Paul now has an, you know, secondary job, and he's making a decent amount, but, you know, majority of it is Jenny's money. So she needs to have a decent career path so the family can afford this home. Jill, go answer that phone for me, honey. And then after that, we'll have her go get some fun before she goes to school. No, he's busy right now. And I'm pretty sure you're one of the hobby people, and I don't care. And he does have work today, yes. Jenny has the day off, though, because obviously she's on maternity leave. And then Jill goes to school today. I think Jenny might call, I think I have the mod installed so she can call Johnny. So I'm going to have her probably call Johnny today just to check in on him, because I feel like she would want to check in on her son. And school bus should be here soon for you, so stop playing the game. And then after Jenny calls, she's going to eat something. So just talk to him, get leftovers, and then get some sleep. Paul, I'm going to have you call Coral at some point today because you want to be friends with her, and, you know, that sounds nice. So you're going to call Coral, and I guess because you want to be friends with Nervous, call Nervous as well. Make all the friends. What is his? He wants to have 6. They both want to have 6 grandkids, which I think can happen. I don't know if it'll happen before Paul passes. I'm hoping, but I don't know for sure. I think Jenny will get it for sure because, yeah, I think that they'll have 6 grandkids. But Paul, I just don't know if he's gonna be around long enough for that. That sounds bad, but he is older. Then again, he has more kids. I forget about the twins. So Lola and Chloe, I mean, probably not Chloe, but Lola might have kids too, so he might be able to. Chloe, on the other hand, probably won't, just because she's a romance sim, and I don't see her wanting kids. So, yeah. Where is he? There he is. And then Paul, what could we have you do? You know, why don't you study some more cooking, since you're kind of the family cook? Or actually, you'll go answer the phone and then study cooking. No, it's very sweet that you're trying to talk to your niece, Lola, but, like, you're calling when she's at school. Do you not know what the school schedule is? And when Jenny gets up, she will take care of her needs. Paul's just gonna study some cooking for right now. And then he'll go to work. Yay, he got another skill point. Go answer the phone because it's ringing again. Hopefully it's not someone asking for Jill again. No, we don't want it. Oh, is the computer broken? Oh no. Alright, you're gonna call a repairman. Because, yeah. I don't think anyone has high enough mechanical skill. Well, yeah, he only has 2. She has 2, so yeah, we'll get someone over here to hire. I mean, they've got the money, so they can hire someone to fix it, but yeah. Paul is off to work, being a trash talker, level 3 of the gaming career. Woot woot. Jenny wants to get some more logic and she wants to eat cereal. Is she hungry? No, so we'll have her, I guess, play some more chess. There's Melody Tinker. We'll get to you eventually, girly. Melody, I believe... No, she doesn't go to college this round. She just barely, I think, misses this round for college. She will be next college round. Because, yeah, it's, because when I did my personal playthrough, no one in Blue Water Village, because she's the only teen in Blue Water Village, and she doesn't. Juliet, Hermia, and Miranda, and Romeo are the next round as well. Because this round we have, obviously, Johnny and Ophelia, Angela, well, the Fab Four from Pleasant View, so Angela, Lilith, Dustin, Dirk, Tank, and Rip, and then Mercutio and Tybalt. So we do have a lot this round, and they're going to 3 different schools, but it won't be all of the teens, because some of the teens will go next round. And that means Romeo, Juliet, like I said, Miranda, Hermia. It's a lot of the Veronaville kids. And then Melody. It's basically everyone in Verona, all the, not all the teens, but quite a few of the teens in Veronaville, and then Melody. So, yeah. And then Jenny, why don't you go here? And Jill, you're going to ask for homework help from Jenny. You're going to ask for homework help from Jenny. Please do what I'm saying. Very good. Let's try and get a picture of this. All right. Got a screenshot of that. I need to remember to upload the screenshots, though. Who is this? Jason Larson. Okay. I haven't been very good about doing that. And then you can go and play your My Sims. Get some fun in there. And then, Jenny, you can just kind of do whatever you want right now. Because, like, yeah, you're doing good and, yeah. Jill also wants to do her lemonade stand, so maybe we'll have her do that. Who's coming to try and steal the newspaper? Because I know that little Albany cap. Really, Albany doesn't seem like the type that would. Huh, oh well. Save game? Okay, I will save the game. And then I'll have Jill go and run her lemonade stand for a little while. Maybe she'll have some people come by and buy some lemonade. Okay. and we'll get a little picture of her at her lemonade stand. All right, cute. Why don't you take care of a few of your needs? Get leftovers. Oh, she needs to set lemonade prices. Why don't we do it a little cheap? I mean, this is lemonade made by a, I guess she would be like 10, 11 years old. So, it's not going to be awful, but I don't know if it's going to be the best. I mean, it looks like it was a mixed one too, so like, you know, probably going to be pretty sweet. She is getting kind of tired. I'll let her run it for a little while longer and then we'll send her up to bed. And Jenny, how are you doing? You're doing okay. How about you switch this to something else? Big band, how about? All right, Jill. Let's have you go up to bed. Jenny, why don't you come out here and clean this up? And then you can take care of your needs and go to bed as well. Ooh, and when Paul gets home, he needs to... Well, I'll let him go to sleep and then he can take care of his other needs in the morning. Paul got... Oh, he got a promotion to... So he's working full time. Not just a after-school job. Well, you know what? This is fine. We'll let him do this for now. Why not? I'll just write that down that it's a full-time, not an after-school. So, and he's a gold farmer level 4. Oh, so it's in gaming. All right. Well, that was not what I was planning, but you know what? We'll just go with it for now. I don't know why it didn't stay as an after-school job, because it looked like it was before. Save while they're sleeping. And I guess Paul can have this job for now. I'll have him retire eventually from this job as well, but you know what? I'll just let him have this one for right now. And that's what the game decided. I'm just gonna let him have it. Yeah, Jill grows up in one day at 6 p.m. She's gonna be a teen. We'll need to redecorate her room probably, make it more teen-friendly. Actually, why don't we do that right now? Because she'd be a preteen now, so she'd probably want more of a teen room anyway. So I don't want to get rid of some of this stuff. I think I'm going to move stuff around now. Driveway. Okay. So we're gonna move. I envision that this is like Jenny's art studio that she has as a little like hobby. The fruit nectar thing. We'll get rid of that. quick. Do this. Why don't we just... And then we're going to take Johnny's stuff and move it into here. Turn this into a room for toddlers, or a toddler. This here, put this here, because I don't want to get rid of any of this stuff, but I do want it to kind of be stored in here for now. We'll take some of this stuff off the walls. We'll get rid of this. I do think she'd still keep the super pink thing. I think she's going to get her own computer. Coat rack we'll get rid of. She'll maybe get her own... she's got a bookshelf over here, so we'll move this bookshelf to here. Where's her door? Her door's there. Okay. I'm also going to, when she gets up, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to give her a double bed. And other than that, I'm just going to change. I think she's going to have this now as her look. And then this room will have, I'm going to add in real quick that. And I'm going to give her some carpet too. And I'll give Johnny carpet. So. When she gets up, I'll change the bed, but other than that, I think we're all good. So, and then I'll turn this into like the kids' room once they're aged out of the nursery. Okay. Paul is up, so have him go take care of his needs because, man, he is needing it. And when you get up, you're also going to take care of your needs. Okay, now we're going to change that bed out, like I said. Which bed should we get her? Oh, you know what? I know which one she'd get. Where is it? I know it's somewhere in... Oh, here it is. We'll keep this, and then we'll give her... actually, you know what? Why don't we give her... No, I am going to do this one with that. Okay. and we are at time, so I am going to save, and we will come back to the Smiths next time. We'll kind of see, we'll have Jill's birthday to a teenager. I'll try and invite Johnny and Ophelia and the rest of the family over. But I will see you all next time. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and thank you for dropping by. Bye!